Good afternoon. It is a hot and humid day today in North Carolina, and today I'm going to try and photograph some insects in this field. So come along and enjoy this adventure. Well, my goal today is to photograph insects. If you've been watching my videos at all, you know that I'm trying to diversify my portfolio, my skill sets on photographing birds and other wildlife. Now, I'm at a managed field. When I say managed, I mean that it is allowed to be a wild field. They actually have a bunch of native plants growing here, which is really, really cool. And one native plant that I'm really excited about seeing here is bee balm. Bee balm produces a huge amount of nectar and attracts a lot of insects to it. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on that. But they have other native plants here. And it is exciting to be out here. This is a fairly small plot of land that they have dedicated to this, but it is exciting that they did this. Now, one of the reasons why this is such a good place to come and photograph insects is it's not being treated for anything. There are no insecticides, herbicides, or anything else that are being sprayed on this. So even though for me it might be bad because ticks love me and they'll probably be crawling all over me by the end of this shoot, it is exciting to be out here. Now, my goal today is to photograph the hummingbird moth. I also want to photograph butterflies, moths, any kind of bumblebees I may run across, or other insects that might be really interesting. There are locusts out here, I can hear them calling. There are quite a bit of things. And if I get a good shot of a bird, I'm going to take it too, because there are birds that are hunting here right now. And I've actually seen a Cooper's hawk fly over 3 times while I've been out here. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a picture of it, but I've seen it. And I think what is happening is that because I'm here, it's out here hunting insects and small birds, and because I'm here, I'm really interfering with its hunting cycle. But my goal today is to focus on these insects, and I really want to photograph the hummingbird moth because I find this bird incredibly interesting. There are 4 species of hummingbird moths that can be found in North America. 3 of them can be found here in North Carolina, which is really exciting. This is a species that needs a highly specialized area to live in. They act just like a hummingbird, but I'm looking for monarch butterflies, other insects like hummingbirds that I can find and take pictures of. And I'm really excited about this because, you know, today in July, it sucks for taking pictures of birds. Birds can be so difficult to find, and being able to come out here and focus on something else, I think it's going to make me a better photographer. Well, I hope it makes me a better photographer, and I'm really hoping that we find these insects that I'm looking for. Well, species number 1 is a member of the flasher butterflies species of butterfly. That's just exciting to me. They are a beautiful, beautiful insect, tiny little butterfly. And to tell you the truth, before today, I have taken pictures of big butterflies like monarchs and other butterflies like that. I never really thought about taking pictures of smaller butterflies. And the reason why I've become somewhat interested into is a friend of mine actually went to Panama to take pictures of butterflies, and they have a huge number of species. Here in North Carolina, we have about 175 species of butterflies, and it's just incredible when you think about it. But that's species number 1. If these pictures are any good, I'm going to show them to you right now. Well, something that I find interesting is this fern. It's a dogwood fern. They are a very common fern here in North Carolina. I have seen them as tall as 7 or 8 feet high. These ones here are about 3 feet high. And I think the reason why these aren't as tall is that this is the first year this field has been like this. So I think it takes a couple of years for the root base to get to the point where these plants can support a 7-foot tall plant. But the one thing about this plant that's exciting is if you rub it in your hand and rub it on yourself, it will keep mosquitoes away from you. So that's something you should kind of have in your back pocket if you're ever here in the southern part of the United States and you don't have any deep wood off. This is something you can use. Okay, that's insect number 2 is swallowtail butterfly. This is a common insect here in North Carolina. They overwinter here in North Carolina, which means that they stay here in some larval or eggo stage, and then in the spring they hatch and they do their butterfly thing. But this one here looks really tired and beaten up. There are other ones I've seen, but I don't want to go stomping through this field because I really don't want to knock down any plants here because this area is so small, it wouldn't take that much to damage it. But still, that's insect number 2, swallowtail butterfly. If the pictures are any good, here they are. Ooh, I just saw a hummingbird. I'm really excited about this. I know I'm out here photographing insects, but I just saw a hummingbird. If the pictures are any good, here they are. Insect number 3 is hummingbird moth. I'm excited about this because I'm excited about it because I came out here to photograph it. But this one's a really small one. Now I don't know if this is a juvenile version of the bigger one or if it's a different species. I am going to do a lot more research on it, but I'm excited to get this picture. And this is, this is turning into a beautiful day. The heat is just oppressive, but I'm glad I came out here and took this picture. I want to hear your comments about if I should keep on doing this. I was doing some research on my phone and it says that August here in North Carolina is the peak time to be looking for butterflies and hummingbird moths. So I think I want to do this again in August. I don't know if I'm going to do it here or somewhere else, but I'm really excited about the fact that I saw the insects that I did see and were able to identify them. Seeing a hummingbird moth is definitely a plus. So I'm gonna end the video here. If you got anything out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel because that really helps us in the YouTube world. Become a Patreon supporter. Your support allows us to keep doing this. My name is Leahy. I want to thank you for watching.